Hi folks, and welcome to Reach Across Live. Paul Francis here, and welcome to this Sunday night as usual with me now as we've been going into, oh crikey, our fourth month nearly. Welcome, lovely to see you guys, and thanks very much for coming in. Charlene, how you doing, Charlene? You're first in tonight. Jenny, hope you're recovering, Jenny. Hope you're doing well. Jay-Z, how are you? Good to see you in there. TD, or Tracy. Good to see you coming in there tonight. Lovely to see you guys. Well, good evening to you too, Jenny, and I hope you're well, my darling. And I hope things are recovering and healing really, really fast. Sending out lots of love out to you tonight, and may you get well really, really quickly, as soon as possible. Angie, hi, Angie. Good to see you in there tonight. Maria, hi, Maria. Good to see you guys in there this evening. I hope everybody's feeling fit and well and heading towards Christmas at a rapid rate of knots. Christine, good evening. How are you tonight? And he's got his Laurel and Hardy tonight. Check that out. Nicola, hi. Good to see you guys in there tonight. Thanks for taking the time to come out and support me as normal. So, it's been in a crikey, non-stop week. Marie, hi Marie. Sonia, good to see you in there. I'm good, thanks, Tracy. Thanks very much for asking. So, we're off and running, and well, it's going to be, what, 36 days, is it, something like that? 36 days till Christmas? Gosh. So I better give you guys a bit of a heads up about what's going to be happening. As we move into the Christmas weeks, as December weeks, I will be doing all my shows right up in the first and second weeks, and then I'm going to be having a break. Going to have a little bit of a break, trying to spend some time with the family over the Christmas time. So Sharon, hi. Zoe, hi. Bob, hi, pal. Good to see you in there. Cheryl, hi, Cheryl. Kelly, hi, Kelly. How are you, darling? Good to see you in there, sweetheart. Hope you're well. Hi from Michigan, says Cheryl. Well, hi from Cornwall, Cheryl. All good, Christine. Thanks very much for asking. Hey, Deborah. How are you tonight? Sue May. How are you, Sue? Thanks for coming in tonight, guys. Could I ask you, be so kind, you do me a little favour? Would you be so kind as to copy and paste the show onto your Facebook pages and invite all of your friends and family to come and be a part of our little show? Maria says, good evening, Burida from Reals. Lovely. Joe Hool, hi Joe, how are you tonight, darling? Hope you're well. Across the pond, yeah. Hey Karen, how are you tonight, darling? Hope you're well too. Hope all's going well up there in London. In it? Lovely. In it? So please, copy and paste the show and share it with all of your friends. Kelly says, can't stay, I'm working, but looking good, take it easy. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. You take it easy and don't work too hard, young ladies. By the time we caught up, by the way. Hey, Donna, how are you tonight? And Emma, how are you, Emma, tonight? You well? And you're looking well? Oh, thank you very much. I'm feeling a lot better than I have in the last few weeks. Essex, darling, innit? Essex, innit? What a week, Joe. I know exactly what you mean. It's been an incredible week. 2 weeks of serious flu, and now a week of, we got the offices. We're prepping the offices this week. The week we're moving into, so I'll be flat out with that. And Tracy says, going to add you to my son's page. They're expecting the first baby next week. Oh, fantastic. Donna says, thank you. I'm good and hope you're doing well. First of all, you're very welcome for me asking. And yes, I'm doing a lot better, Donna. And I hope you are too. We haven't caught up for such a long time. By the time we had caught up, hope the fishing's going well. Christine Brown, I would, but I put up on an annoyed post, jokingly. Oops. Deborah Rainbird says, I'm fine, thanks. My daughter is just taken into hospital. Sorry to hear that. But home now and recuperating. That's better news. So just feel rather happy and thankful. That's not too bad at all. Al Davies, one of my loveliest friends there. He's in the room tonight. It's good to see you, pal. Going to seeing you very, very soon. It's all go for me, Joe. Yeah, but hey, that's good. I'm happy with that. Elaine Taylor and Joy. Hi, Joy. Elaine and Joy, welcome to the show. As I said, I'm going to say it over and over and over. As more people join in with the show tonight, please do copy and paste the show onto your Facebook pages and invite all your friends and family to become part of our little show. So, the goatee's coming on all the way through November. So it's right down to there now. Look at that. Crikey. I keep getting people saying to me, you look quite sophisticated, keep it. And I look at myself in the mirror in the mornings and I go, it's going. In December, it's going. I look 60 now. But I know, slightly vain. Thanks for saying that. Anyway, so here we are tonight, and it's Sunday night, and I have to share something with you guys that was so bad, but good. And it woke us up, something chronic. But I'll share that with you in a moment. Danny, hi, welcome to the show, darling. Hope you're well. Looking well, bud. More colour in me. Yes. Yes, Al. Not a day over 21, Christina. Yeah, what are you after, a free read? So 21, if only. There's no saying, I heard it when I was a kid, that youth is wasted on the young. And I used to think, what do they mean by that, but now I know. Youth is wasted on the young. If we had to do over again what we had available to us back then, what would you do? You know what? But I don't think I'd change a lot, to be absolutely honest with you. I don't think I would change a lot. Anyway. Ben, good to see you in there, sweetheart. Oh, Danny says she's the poorly one this week. Well, we're going to send you on all our love, babes, and to get well. Hey, Joe, welcome to the show. Deborah, hi, welcome. Welcome to the show, darlings. Hope you're both well. And thanks very much for taking the time to come in and say hi. So, you all know my show, and we'll get round to doing the cards. But tonight I'm going to add a little bit extra in. We're going to be adding these things in here. We're going to be doing some angel numbers tonight as well. All right. What I've been saying over the last sort of couple of weeks is, if you'd be so kind, if you've been getting readings over the last couple of weeks, you'd be so kind as to please allow others to get some readings. But if you've been getting readings, then stick your head in the door and ask for an angel number, because those are really, really quick, and I can share those with you. Emma, it's Saturday, Sunday. How are you? Good. So, I need to share something with you, which was... even now I'm still shuddering. Okay, I will share it with you guys. It scared me so much that I was almost in tears. I didn't sleep last night because of it, but I'm going to share it with you because it's important, because there's a big massive lesson out of it. But before I do, I would like to say hi to Debbie, and I'd like to say hi to Christine again, and Jay-Z. Good to see you guys. Right, so I'm all good. Contractions started anytime now. Well, I did say Saturday, Sunday, didn't I? I did say Saturday / Sunday. So there we go. Anyway, fingers crossed that everything comes in its own time, Emma. Everything comes along in its own time and healthily. And you know what? The day of the week doesn't matter, as long as you and the baby and the family are safe. Joe says, really would be grateful for some guidance on a serious matter. Of course we will, Joe. We'll do what we can for you. So anyway, moving forward, I want Emma Biggs. Hi, Emma. Every time I go to move forward, somebody else comes in. But that's what we want. We want people to come in, okay? We want as many people in as possible. Because what I'm going to share with you is so serious, but so brilliant, but so scary, is... I still shudder, okay? On the phone and ask my son, he's been watching you now. You haven't said what your son's name is, Tracy, so you need to tell me. Michelle Lunn, hi Michelle. Wendy Powell, hi Wendy. Emma, could you pick a card for me? I'm not doing any cards right at this moment, Emma, but stick with the show and I'll be doing cards a bit later on, okay? So, Wendy says, greetings from Canada. Hi, Wendy, thank you very much for coming in. do share the show onto your Facebook pages in Canada, and please do invite all of your friends. I should be doing a show pretty soon with Amelia Pisano, so I'll be on Canadian airwaves every week in the not too distant future. Hey Kat, good to see you in there, darling. Hi Michelle, good to see you in there as well. Adam, hey Adam, Marshall. Hey Adam, good to see you, pal, and thanks very much for watching. And hey, listen, I can tell you right now, as I'm looking at your mom's energy and the little stars here, I just want to say, don't worry, everything's going to be fine, okay? In fact, if anything at all, it's not mom and the baby needs to worry, it's you, okay? What I'm going to say to you now, pay attention to me, Adam. Don't overdo things, okay? Take things in a level, okay? Don't overdo things. Breathe, eat, and keep your energy up, because your beautiful lady and your baby are going to need you. So take things gentle, all right? And do it firmly, controlled. And don't forget, the biggest thing to do here, Adam, as I can give you, as I'm getting the energy around here, is rest. Take as much rest in. When the baby and your good lady is resting, you rest, okay? Jeff, hi Jeff and Elaine, welcome to the show, guys. Thanks very much for coming in. I'm going to give it another couple of minutes for everybody else to come in before I start sharing my series note with everybody tonight. Hey Tia, how are you tonight, sweetheart? Just following my heart and got instinct about the situation that's troubling me. Okay, Joe. Joe, let me just say this to you and everybody else that's listening, okay? Your gut instinct is one of your strongest and most reliable instincts, okay? If your energy, and that means you're connecting to not only your own energy, you're connecting to your guides and your friends and family who've crossed over, and they're working with you to give you a little bit of guidance. Trust your gut instinct. Always trust it. The amount of time my gut instinct has said yes over no and no over yes, and it's worked out to be spot on, I've lost count. But trust it, Joe, okay? My advice. So, how are my girls? Al, listen, what I want you to do, pal, is I want you to sit down. For what I'm about to share with you is really scary, okay? So, let me, I think we've got a lot of people in here tonight, so I'll start doing. Yesterday, myself and my family had a day, and we were way up in Plymouth. Beautiful day. Plymouth's a great city, and we had a lot of fun, and we had a great day out, and we were enjoying all of the festive sort of feelings. All the lights are on in Plymouth already, and there's big fair wheels, and the kids were having a ball, and we had some great, we were walking around doing the shopping thing, all that kind of thing. And we had a great day out. We had a wonderful day out. So we got home, and Maya wasn't feeling very well. So she said, Dad, I'd really like a bath. And I said, yeah, okay, go on, baby, go and have a bath, no problem at all. So Maya jumped into the bath. Everybody else started doing their thing. We jumped onto our bed and where we were chilling. And every now and again I'd be shouting to Maya, is everything okay? Are you all happy? Yeah, Dad, no worries, everything's all good. Subsequently, all of us sort of individually started falling asleep because we'd had a long, long day away. And next thing, the next thing, when I say next thing, it was about an hour, maybe hour and a half later. Excuse me. Faith, our other daughter, came in. She said, hey, Dad, I can't get into the bathroom and Maya won't let me in. I need to use the bathroom. And I said, okay. So I shouted to Maya, Maya, no response. I shouted again, Maya, no response. So I walked round to the bathroom door and I banged on the door. No response. I pounded on the door. No response. So I panicked and I slammed the door and I banged it open and I kicked the door through. And Maya was lying in the water, and as I looked at her, she looked lifeless. As I reached in to grab Maya, her body was cold, and I almost screamed. And I pulled her up, and as I shouted Maya, she just opened her eyes like that, and she goes, yeah. I have never, ever experienced anything like that in my life. As I grabbed my baby's body, which was cold and lifeless, I feared for everything that possibly could go wrong. And I was shaken beyond all belief. All belief. The thing about it is, she is fine. She's absolutely fine. In fact, she's probably lying on one of the beds in the house at the minute, watching this as we speak. She understands what went wrong. She just fell asleep. You know, she didn't do anything wrong. She was really, really tired. Long day for a 10-year-old, and she fell asleep. And she's fine. But I couldn't get that out of my mind. Lifting this cold, and her body was cold because the water had been cold. She fell asleep in the bath, and the water was cold, and her body was cold. But she was fine. She's absolutely 100% fine. But I could not get that impression that I had out of my head, and I couldn't get that impression out of my system. And you know, I was shaken. I had to go away. I had to go out of the house. I had to just go. I couldn't talk to anybody in the family. As I came back, Johanna was saying, you know, look, she's totally fine. Everything's fine. She's okay. She's great. She's good. And Maya was wrapped in a towel, and she's going, "Oh, I'm okay, Dad," you know. But I had dealt with so many people over the last 4 to 5 months who had lost children, and it came back to me. So, apart from the usual look after your family with a safety element, you know, make sure everything's safe, as all parents do. All parents, don't get me wrong. I know everybody does that. But don't ever take for granted your family. Don't ever assume anything. If there's anything I've learned in the last 24 hours, is communicate and appreciate and validate that love, just in case, you know. And God, please don't let just in case ever happen. I want to be, when I say we go home, I mean we go home. I want to be at home a long time before my children ever follow me. So please take the time out of your life, any moment for any time, and just say to your children how much they mean to you, and to the people you love how much they mean to you. And I learned a huge lesson yesterday. I mean, I'm very conscientious about what we do. I'm conscientious about my family. I was really super conscientious yesterday when we were walking through Plymouth. You know, I was very, very conscious about where Maya and Faith were and what they were doing and who they were connected to. You know, stay by my side, hold my hand, and blah 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 blah, all that stuff. And you know, they're great kids, brilliant, wonderful, very, very loving children. And they did everything exactly what I said for them to do. I need you to do this, you know, and they understand why. But that thing last night that happened, okay, I know, and I gotta keep telling myself over and over and over, everything's fine. But when you experience something like that, it's a wake-up call, guys, you know. It's a real massive wake-up call. So I will never assume anything again, okay? And I've made the bathroom a fail-safe. In other words, it's going to be easy to enter should there be a problem. But I just wanted to share that with you, because the message out of all of that is, oh my gosh, don't take anything for granted. Don't assume anything, okay? So don't just automatically assume. And the guys are all good. They're all good, and they're all chilling at the minute. Johanna's got a cold, but she's okay. But you know, I needed to share that with you tonight, as especially when we move towards the festive month. When it's, you know, the festive month is a time when we do drop our guards, when we do become that little bit more patient with each other. And when we do, isn't it amazing? We have to wait to December before we focus on family. So why do we have to do it in December? Why can't we do it all year through? So I wanted to share that with you guys tonight, and please learn the lesson I've learned in a big way. So thanks for listening to me. I really appreciate it, and I just needed to share that with you guys because it was really so scary. I didn't know which side of me was up. I really didn't. Okay. And sometimes when you think to yourself, oh, I'm having a tough life, I'm having a bad life, and something like that really shakes you into like, hang on a second, my life isn't really that bad. It really isn't, you know. And when you go through an experience like that, you realize, oh my God, I actually have a fantastic life. I have a really great life. And you know what? I take it for granted because I haven't got the little things that I think I should have, you know? What should I have? I should have. I'll tell you what I should have. I should have what I've got. I have my beautiful children and my beautiful wife, and I am so mega grateful for that. So, really, when you think you haven't got what you want, is it really that bad? And there's something I believe in as well, which is called divine timing. So that'll come, you know, that'll come in time. Anyway, so out of a negative came a positive, and the positive is that don't take for granted anything in your life, especially your family. And it doesn't matter what the heck happened. It doesn't matter what happened. It doesn't. If you had a bit of a row, who gives a toss, you know? As long as you're healthy and they're healthy, figure the little politics out. And that's all they are. Tiny politics in the scheme of life. Look around you and be happy for what and who you have with you. Okay? So, I wanted to wait to share that with you guys and let you all know what we kind of experienced last night. But like I say, out of that experience, there is a fantastic outcome. You know, we you know, Maya had just as much of a shake as the rest of us did. She was mega scared, and she feared. You know, she now knows, God, I'm not going to fall asleep in the bath anymore, because Dad'll roar at me. Well, I didn't roar at her. Don't get me wrong. I was so grateful that she was fine, but for that tiny millisecond, I feared the worst. But that's not the case. So we're not going to dwell on that. Otherwise, it'll just take up the entire evening. So, moving forward, as I was saying, to what's going to happen in the coming weeks is the offices. We got the keys last week for the offices, so we're now prepping the office for opening, and we're going to be, all the furniture should be arriving this week, and all that kind of stuff is all happening. So we're kind of, and I've got loads of meetings in the days and meetings at night, and you know what? The reason I've got meetings is because I want them. Not because I'm, oh my God, should you be taking it? No, my choice, and that's what I want, and I'm glad for that. So we'll be working flat out as we hit into as we hit into the second week in December. Now, and if you're in Cornwall, by the way, I will be appearing at the very final night for Truro Spiritual Church, which is usually in the first week of December. So, my advice, look at two lovely people. Two friends of mine have just come, well, three friends of mine have just come in. Maria Spicafiori, how are you? Spicafiori, I never can pronounce your surname. Wendy Hannan, hello Wendy, hope you're well, my darling. Oh my gosh, we haven't spoken in such a long time. And the wonderful Jane Wood. Hey Jane, how are you, babes? Hope you. I haven't spoken to Jane for such a long time. Long, lovely friends of mine who've been connected to me for a long time. So, Kirsty, hi Kirsty. Hi Paul, hope you're on the mend. And yeah, all on the mend. Well, yeah, just a little bit of cold left, but the flu's gone. You know, a bit of a head stuff, but rubbish. So, as I was saying, we will be I'll be appearing at Truro Spiritual Church, and it's usually the first week in December, so just check out when that is, and I'd love to see you all come along and spend the very final service of the year, and come and be a part of that. It's really a lot of fun, and they're a wonderful group of people, so come and join in on that, okay? And then I'll be doing my shows for the first and second week of December, and then I'll be closing down, okay? Hiya, sweetheart, doing well, loving it, and lovely to see you looking so well. Oh, Wendy, thank you, my darling, and thank you for taking that. Thank you for taking the time out of your life just to come in to say hi. I really, really appreciate it, you know. Sparky fuori, rolling on the floor laughing. She says, "Sparky fiori, spaghi fiori." Tagliatelle. I'm just going to call you Maria Tagliatelle. Or Maria Spaghetti. Easy. Just going to call you Maria from California. So, like I say, here we are on a Sunday night, and I love my Sunday nights. I mean, the radio shows, the radio show is still on Friday nights, but it's a bit more chilled out and more music, and we all chill out and have a bit of a giggle and a chat, and fantastic. Spirit Quest Radio should be about that. So I decided to push this side of the element over here. And as we move into the new year, we will be bringing back the teaching element on the radio, and that'll be in mid to end January. So tonight's cards, my lovely peoples, are these ones. Okay, that's the cards tonight. So when we do get round to doing the cards tonight, we will be using those cards. But I'm also going to be using angel numbers tonight as well. So if you've been getting messages, hey James, how are you? Al Davies is up there. Eva, hi Eva. And I think I saw Kev just a second ago. I'm not too sure. I think I saw Kev, but if I did see Kev, hi. No. Spagfori. Do you know what? Maria. That's where it's going to be. Go marry a man with an easier name, like Smith. So, what was I saying? Yeah. So as we say, second week in December, chilling out. Debbie's there, she says, chilling out and gonna spend the final 2 weeks of December with my family and trying to do good family stuff and spending the time with my children, because I know 2018 is going to be ridiculously busy, and I'm going to be spending fair amounts of time away from my babies and my children, as I'll be doing some tours. I'll be touring with Barry John, and we'll be doing lots of other stuff. We'll be doing radio shows in the States, I'll be doing shows in Canada, Australia, and we're going to be mega busy next year, so I'm going to take as much time out as I can when I do it. James Martin says, things are okay, could be better though. Really? Listen to James. What I want you to do is go back to the start of this show, right? Go, James Martin, my pal James Martin. Go back to the start of the show and listen on the way through, and listen to the show. Listen to what I've already told everybody, and then think about it, and then just think about really perspective. And no, James, I want you to do me something. Do that for me, pal, because you're a superstar. And you'll understand what I mean. Once you listen to the show again, you'll understand what I mean. Emma Blog says angel numbers. Well, the number 12 came to me. I'll tell you what we're going to do, Emma. We're going to stick with that. We're going to start with you, and I'm going to get the angel number 12 for you. So give me 1 second, I'll do that for you. Here we go, Emma. I'm going to push these back in again. Right, Emma. Let's get this sorted over here so I can actually see what I'm doing, because I'm getting too old for this. Okay, Emma, here we go. The angel number 12 gives you this message, alright? And this is from the angelic realm, the higher levels of the angelic realm. Have faith that Spirit is speaking to you through repetitive thoughts, Emma. These will come in thoughts and ideas and insights that guide you to improve something in your life, or maybe the lives of others. Allow your positive affirmations to lead the way for you, Emma. Okay? How cool is that? So that's the angel number 12 for you. Alrighty? So the 12th number. Just want a quick message to all of those people. So I've gotten some people who are messaging me. Please, if you would be so kind, I'm happy to get your messages, happy to get your texts, but not during the show. I can't respond to them during the show while I'm on camera, okay? So I can't be off and going, you know, because I'm neglecting the audience, and I won't do that, okay? Wendy says, number 7. I will do that for you, sweetheart. No problem at all. Don't go, and Wendy, although I'm going to do number 7 for you, I've got, yeah, just bear with me, okay? So we're going to do that. Here's the cards. Okay, so I'm going to pull the cards back to number 7 for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 7. There's an old. First of all, Wendy, before I even get into the card, I'm going to hold the card in my hand. I want to say to you this: there's an older male who wants to be recognised around you, my darling. There's either March or an April connection that they want me to acknowledge. So it's the 3rd or the 4th. That I'm supposed to acknowledge, okay, or it may be the number 34, I'm not too sure. But when I see numbers as they come up to me, like the way they have just come up, they usually relate to months, the 3rd month of March and the 4th month of April. So be aware that those months are coming into play here, Wendy. So let me just pause. I can't pause anything that's happening here, so just bear with me. So I'm getting this older male who wants to be recognised as being around you. I'm getting the feeling of an energy who around me who also wants me to say that he had what crosses him to the other side of life was maybe the 2nd or 3rd. Basically what happened, something had happened to him. He kind of went, he got through it. It came up again, and he didn't heed the warning the 2nd time, and the 3rd time, whatever takes him. So for example, if he had heart-related issues, and the first set of heart-related issues he dealt with, but he had warnings again saying, look, you need to pay attention here, and the heart came up and he didn't pay attention, and the 3rd time it takes him. But I'm getting a feeling of a 1, 2, 3 are crossing over 3 sort of attempts. So that energy is around you and being pulling me to you this evening, okay? I also want to say to you, Wendy, be aware of what you got to do in relation to your personal life, okay? I'm just going to pull that up. So Wendy, if you just make sure you can come in underneath here and talk to me again. So Wendy, I need you to be very, very, what's the right words here? I need you to be very, very focused as you're making the plans, as you're moving forward with your life, Wendy, okay? Yeah, everything's feeling great, everything's going great, and the wheels are turning and everything's working great. But I get this feeling that there's something that's just not settled in the background. Make sure that all of the boxes are ticked before you move forward. I need you to do that for me, okay? So card number, the message number 7 from the angelic numbers is you're on the right path, Wendy. So keep up that good work. And the card I'm going to read to you right now, he says, when he can't see anything. Here we go. Let's have a look. I am lending you. Oh, sorry. Let me just put that up. Put the studio main lights on. Here we go. Hey, it looks like I'm holy. I'm leading you towards the answer to your prayers, Wendy. Please listen and follow the steps I am communicating through intuitions, thoughts, and dreams. Okay. Now, as I'm holding that card, as much as that's a card from the angelic realm, Wendy, I'm also getting a feeling of the card. That card relates to the person or the male energy who's coming in and around you now. Okay, so it's important that you you take that message, although coming via through my angel communications. I need you to think about it as it's coming through a message from your friend and family who's crossed over, and that's the angelic realm there. So you've got Adriana is the angel that's bringing you that message, and if you notice, Wendy, that angel is holding the hands of children. Okay, so be aware that that message is coming through for that reason. Okay, my darling. So, but please, 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 if there are 5 boxes to be ticked before you move forward, then tick all 5 boxes. Don't go to the 4th and say, "Oh, we'll worry about the 5th when we get to it." Tick all 5 before you move forward, because there's something behind me that feels slightly nagging in relation to not all the boxes are ticked. Okay, my darling, but I don't feel a collapse or a drop of energy around you. I don't feel anything like that. I just feel things need to be absolute before you make that final decision to move forward. Okay. I would say, Wendy, as well, February is significant here. So either the month of February is significant to you, or there's a massive change of energy going to happen to you around the third week of February, where things are going to go up. Okay, all the way up again. Don't be surprised if a new job or a new business comes into play in and around then. Okay. Wendy says, brilliant. Thank you, my dear friend. Love and hugs always. And the very, very same to you, darling. Very, very same to you. Come and talk to me over the next few days, Wendy, on private message. We haven't chatted for a long time. So, let's have a look at Maria Schauder says, card number 3, please. Okay, well, we'll do that for you. I've been doing the cards, so let's have a look at card number 3. Card number 3. Let me just bring down, and I think I saw Stevie Brennan in there. If I did see Stevie Brennan in there, hiya pal, thanks for coming in tonight, bud. Thanks for coming in tonight. I know I just, while I was doing the reading, I think I saw your name fly up past, but if I did, great to see you. Maria Schauder, I just want to say I'm holding this card. As I was drawn to you, this card is the third card in. So, but I always hold the cards. I don't read them. I'm not sort of led by the cards. I use the cards to back me up from what I'm getting around you. Maria, I get this older female around you, and another M, like Mary, Marie, Maria. But there's another M I'm supposed to acknowledge. I'm getting an energy who crosses over with a very quick crossing, even though it's a feeling like cancer. It's like a cancer-esque kind of a feel, but when it comes in, it goes really, really quickly. So from prognosis to crossing is very, very quick. So that's the energy I'm getting here. So an older female pulls me to the left. It means she wants me to talk about mom's side of the family. So she comes in and she's connected to the maternal side of the family. So we're talking about mom's side of the family here. Older female crosses over with, which I feel is a cancer-related issue, but crosses over from diagnosis, prognosis to crossing is very, very quick. Okay. The card that comes in around you, Maria, but before I go any further, Maria, I'm seeing a for sale sign around you. Okay, when I see a for sale sign around you, Maria, it means a massive change. So yes, moving house, moving jobs, but something that would have a significant change in your life, and that is coming into play. Either that's going to happen now over the next couple of months, or it's already happening and they're acknowledging what's going on in your life. Okay, darling. But let me just the card that came in, which was the third card in, is Fiona. That card states, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance, as you deserve heaven's help. That's a cool card. Alright. That's a pretty cool card. So that one there's in there for you, Maria, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Remember what I said, there's another M name that I'm supposed to acknowledge in and around you. Okay. Right, so oh, you've seen me, says Stevie Brennan. Yes, I did. Hi, Paul. My body is tired, but my mind is awake. Through the night, poor sleep, clock watching. Know that feeling. Do that on a regular basis, okay? On an absolute regular basis. Alana Jameson, hi, and thanks very much for coming in tonight, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Let's see what else we got. Kelly Lambeth is watching. Hey, Kelly. Kev says, I don't know how many numbers the cards go up to, but I can either have, can I have either the random card or 183? Well, the angel numbers go up to 999. So if you want to be and sort of go into that, I'll get that one for you. Okay, just drop my cards. Sharon Walsh, hi Sharon. 72 says Jay-Z. Do that for you right now, darling. As I say, if you are a regular to my show and you get a regular reading, could you please go on to the angel numbers tonight? So they're really quick. So what I would like to do is those who don't get readings from me normally, I'd like to maybe do some readings for those people, if you'd be so kind. Jay-Z, number 72 for you, sweetheart. Let me just get that for you right now. So the numbers, the message that I got from the angelic numbers, so it's the numerology connected to the angels. It says number 72. Trust and continue on your path. Your optimism is well-founded. Your Kabbalists recognize 72 names of God. Okay? The Kabbalists recognize 72 names of God. So this number can also validate and evaluate your clear connection with your Creator. So what that feels to me, Jay-Z, is quite simply this. The spiritual connections that are driving around you, they're moving around you, are actually really pushing and pulling you into that sort of realm. So what I want you to do is I want you to sit back and I want you to meditate, Jay-Z, okay? I want you to just meditate, and what I want you to do is refer to as an open meditation. So when you close your eyes and you go into a calm space, call in your guides and call in your friends and family who have crossed over you to protect you whilst you're in this meditation, and then ask them please to help bring through the messages that you need. Okay, but you're in a sort of a fairly high spiritual flux at the moment, which is all good. Okay, it's all good. It feels to me like you're moving up rather than out or down. Definitely not moving down, out and up. Okay, so go into a meditation. Make sure you protect yourself by asking your guides and your friends and family who have crossed over to protect you and to help you receive the messages that are coming for you. All right. Hopefully that's helped you. So, Nicole, card number 11. Okay, Nicole, I don't normally do messages for you, so I will give you card number 11. Any particular reason, Nicole, why you're chosen card number 11? Any particular reason? Why are you sort of driven towards card number 11? So it's not a matter of shouting a number of a card. It's all to do with the message you're sending out in the first place. The message you're sending out is, I may need help. Okay? Right, so, Nicole. Here we go. Card number 11. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Let's see what that card is for you, Nicole. But before, as I say, like all the rest of the cards, I don't look at the card first, I look at you, and I'll try and get some energy around you. Okay, very first thing I see around you, Nicole, is education. Okay, but my symbol for education is coming up around you. So it means either something to do with college, university, that kind of thing, or there's a new skill coming your way. So we're looking towards the potential for a new skill happening in and around you, okay? So what I want you to do is be open to any new information coming in that's going to help you move forward, okay? Merlina is the angel number that comes around you. So give me 1 second while I share that with you. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. See what I mean? Information, and I get that through as education. Do some more research or seek expert advice before making a specific decision that's on your plate right now. Okay, so if you're dealing with a situation or an issue or a problem of any kind, don't jump in with both feet. Go and find some expert advice before making a decision based on moving forward to help you. Okay, so that's the card that came through for you, Nicole. Okay. Now, Welshie, who's in the room tonight, I was thinking about you while I was shuffling the cards, and the card flew out. Okay, so this is a quite a serious message for Welshie. All right, here's the message. And it comes from the angel Ray for Kev, or we call him Welshie, affectionately call him Welshie. Ray tells you, Kev, now pay attention to this, Kev, yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being and peace of mind, and it's also essential to your spiritual growth right now. Right now, Okay, one more time. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. There you go. So, Welchie, that's your card. Maria says, wow, thank you very much. You're very, very welcome, Maria. Very, very welcome. Linda Jackson is watching. Hey, Linda. Thanks for coming in tonight. Sonia Edkins. I do a lot of readings for Sonia. So I tell you what I want you to do, Sonia. Instead of doing card readings, which I do for you on a fairly regular basis, I want you to be selective towards the angel numbers. So I want you to kind of close your eyes for a moment, Sonia, and be drawn towards a number between 0 and 999. But don't guess the number. Be drawn to it, okay? Elaine Taylor says number 49. Okay, Elaine, let's do that for you. So the angelic number that comes up for you tonight, Elaine, is number 49, as you've requested. The message on that particular card, or message to you from the spiritual realm, is this. The angels ask you to get to work on your divine mission without delay. Now is the time to finish any incomplete projects. Clear the space in your calendar to work on your true priorities. Alright? So basically what that states is, Elaine, is deal with all of the things that you've started, okay? And that's either, business projects or personal projects. Deal with all of those projects and get them finished, okay? Okay? Anything that you've said, like, I'll take care of this or I'll do that or blah, blah, blah. Get it all done, okay? But don't take anything else on. Once you've completed all of those projects, then focus on the fact that you need to deal with what you need to deal with. And that is clear space in your calendar to work on your true priorities. So what are your priorities? And that's something you need to take on board, my darling, and think about it. Get them in here, and then get them focused. Okay? 2018 is going to work out really well for you, darling. Okay? Al says 111. I can do that for you, pal. I can do that for you straight away. Here we go. Al, an energetic gateway has opened for you, rapidly manifesting your thoughts into reality. Choose your thoughts wisely at this time, ensuring that they match your desires. Don't put any energy into thinking about fears, lest you manifest them. So let me explain that one to you, Al. Basically, you've been working towards, whether you've been audible about it or mental about it or written it down, you've been working towards goals. And your thinking is, I want to do this, I think we should do that, blah, blah, blah. Great, okay? But what's happening is an energy portal, an energy has created around you to get you to your goals, okay? That's what's happening, getting to your goals. However, the energy sent out here and here and here is listened to in what we refer to as the universal energy, okay? So don't say to yourself, oh, I want to sell my houses, I want to buy a great house down in where you want to move to. And then in the back of your head saying, but I know that's not going to happen. Okay, so what's happening is you're creating the energy about what you want, then you're blocking it. And you go, block. So don't think. So basically what the message says is, excuse me, an energetic gateway is open for you, rapidly manifesting your thoughts into reality. Choose your thoughts wisely at this time, ensuring that they match your desires. Don't put any energy into thinking about fears, or you'll manifest those. Simple as that. Although I did a card for you there, Kev, I'll let you be slightly greedy, and I'll give you your angelic number, which is 750. Okay? Where are we? Here we go. Kev, here we go. The angelic card. Oh, sorry, the angelic numerology for you, Kev. 750. Congratulations on making the decision to improve your life. Boing. God is watching over you and protecting you, especially during this time of transition. So, the energy that I feel about that particular message, Kev, is quite simply this. A wake-up call happened. It's done. Okay, so the alarm has gone off and you've woken up. So the energy that you've been now given as another lease, use that energy to its absolute max. Kind of like what happened to me. All right. So think about what happened to me over my life periods over the last 5 years, 6 years, and put that all into play and do exactly the same things that I had. Wake up, understand, move forward. Alrighty. Eva Gerhardt, could you tell me more about 47, please? 47, is that the angelic number you want to be chosen for number 47? Let me just check that for you again. There we go. Get that number for you. Here we go. Okay, Eva, or Ava. I don't know, depending on how you pronounce your name. Ava, for number 47, the angelic message quite simply is this. The angels say that you're doing a good job and that you're on the right path. They want you to know that they are with you every step of your way. And then they can now help you even more as you call upon them specifically for help. Now, what that means, Ava, is you are being guided. The guidance is around you as we speak. It is happening, and it's happening to you on multiples of levels. Okay, it's when I say multiples of levels, it's spiritual and physical. Okay, because I'm getting this feeling of a psychic energy around you affecting you in a physical way. It's affecting your aura on 3 different levels, and let me explain where that is. Level 1 here, communication, because I'm seeing a blue auric field around you. Communication. Level 2 is the yellow or the abdominal area. Okay, now I'm feeling energy going in there, both for a physical scenarios as in trying to heal you in the abdominal regions of your body, but also to help you with your gut instincts about dealing with issues around your life currently. Okay, going with your gut instincts. And the third one is the green auric field that I'm seeing being bombarded with energy from spirit. So what that means, Ava, is your emotional center, your heart, as in, not your heart as in pumping blood around your body, your heart as in your emotional heart, is love, is being dramatically affected here. If I had to be put into a corner and pushed and said, what does this mean to you? I would say that your emotional center is being healed. Okay, it's being healed, it's being bombarded and filled out, and any negatives are being eradicated from that field of auric for you, or the auric field for you. The green aura that I'm seeing around you affects your center of emotions, which is your heart, and it's being mended, cleared, and all negatives being pulled out of it. And the way I'm feeling it is you deserve greatness in that area of your life. You deserve it. Okay? You deserve fun, love, laughter, and life, and get out there and enjoy it to its absolute max. Alright? Linda Jackson says, hi Paul. Been to church this evening in Eastbourne. Had a lovely message from an uncle, an ice cream man. It was so heartful and true that they are giving me a medal for getting it through. Oh, bless you. I'm glad that that's worked out for you, and I'm glad you got a lovely message. Well done, you. Nicole, sorry, says the day my uncle passed was the 11th. Oh wow, wow. Well, think about who's been bringing messages through for you tonight, Nicola. I can assure you that your uncle is happy, totally. Okay, as soon as we cross over to the other side of life, we are guided. We are taken by the hand. We are orientated as to where we are and how it works, and then we are showing our friends and family who we can reconnect to. So it is a matter of saying to Nicole, saying to your uncle, going, hey, tell you what I want you to do. I want you to make contact with me. And he may well have done it through our messages this evening, but look out for physical connections as well. All right. James says, I will definitely watch back when it goes up, Paul. If I could have a card, that'd be fantastic. I tell you what I want you to do, James, tonight. Oddly enough, a card isn't the right thing for you tonight, okay? What I want you to do, pal, is I want you to close your eyes, relax your mind, just put your mind into looking as if you're sitting on a beach, looking over the ocean. Nothing else. Don't allow thoughts to come in, okay? And then be drawn or be driven towards a number, and then the number can range between 0 and 999. So I want you to go there tonight, James, okay? Rather than bouncing into the cards for you. I kind of get a feeling that's where we need to go with you tonight. So James, close your eyes and just take a few seconds or a minute, whatever, 2 minutes, doesn't matter. Close your eyes and think about an ocean, seeing a beautiful ocean, turquoise waters, and just imagine what it'd be like to be on holiday away somewhere beautiful, and then allow the number to come to you between 0 and 999, and then we'll go to that, okay? So come back to me in a minute or 2, 3 minutes, whatever, James, and we'll go to there, okay? Could I have 15 as a number just popped out of my head? Of course you can have number 15, Tracy. Give me a second and I will do that for you. Excuse me if I'm sniffing a little bit. At the end of the cold, all the aches and pains are gone, but I've still got, the bunged up bit. But all the aches and pains are kind of gone now. Tell you what I'm going to do, Tracy, is I'm going to go to the 15th card in the pack, okay? And we're going to go down the pack for you, and we're going to sort of feeling, because I'm getting this older male around you, Tracy, that I need to acknowledge. So it's a father-grandfather figure, but I'm being pulled to the right and above you. And I get what I would refer to as a 1, 2, 3 crossing. They're here 1 minute, they're there the next. Is like a bang, 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 and I'm the other side of life, okay? So let me just go to here. Now, the number 15 has come in again for another reason. So think who has crossed over 15 months or 15 years ago. But the 15 comes into play for another reason other than just the 15th card, okay? But I will get you those cards right now. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. And in my wonderful Irish accent, 15. Like I say, Tracy, I'm getting this older male around you. Now, I don't know whether somebody has either got his name or he wants me to acknowledge a duality with names. So somebody here on the Earth plane has his name, whether it be their first or second, but he's telling me he's being recognized through another person's name. So also I want to say to you that he's telling me that he has the 2 females to his side. So one could be his wife and one could be his sister or sister-in-law, but he's having 2 females that are around him right now as we speak. Now when I say these kind of things, you've got to really sort of take into play about who comes through and why they come through, because who comes through, why they come through are equal messages in themselves. Now, I also want to say to you as well, somebody crosses over, one of the females is telling me that they're connected to either themselves or someone with them who has either an aneurysm or something that affects the head as a sort of big thing in how they cross to the other side of life. So they have an aneurysm, or they have something that affects the brain and the nervous system, which brings them or assists them getting to the other side of life. Okay, my darling? So, Tracy, the card Aurora comes out to play for you. That's one of the high and very, very powerful angels. So it says here, now, when I'm saying this to you, Tracy, I'm getting this really, really kind of deep-seated, focused feeling on your spiritual direction has changed somewhat, okay? I don't know if you've been going through the feeling of, I kind of get the feeling that I've lost, you kind of lost something, or you've kind of like, it feels like you've stepped back, I don't know. But there's a feeling of disconnection that I'm feeling about the spiritual aspect of your life. Don't worry, it's just a shift. That's all it is. There's a massive shift happening around you, and my advice to you is to get in touch with the star signs of that you're drawn to in the realms of the stars or astronomy. Astronomy, not astronomy, stars in the sky, astrology. Okay, look into the astrology aspect of your life right now. And remember, I've also said that the number 1 and 14, okay, are significant. So number 1 and 14, or the 14th of January is significant. Remember I've said that, okay? So the message, Tracy, is this. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others. But don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. So lead, my darling, lead, okay? So hopefully that helped you out. Debbie, I'm going to give you the angelic number 36, okay? So that's Debbie. Give me 2 seconds, Debs. The Ascended Masters want to help you with your material life. I said to you last week or the week before, there's a move around you, okay? And I'm getting that happening again. The Ascended Masters want to help you with your material life, especially providing you with support in your life's mission and your loved ones. The Ascended Masters ask you to keep your mind focused on spirit and not to unduly focus your mind on the material world, okay? So you're going to need help with a couple of aspects of your life. Just give me 1 second, folks. Okay. Excuse me for 1 second. I do apologise for that. I just needed to grab this drink, which I put at the other side of the table. Alright. What a beautiful name, Janelda. Hi, Janelda. Welcome to the show. Nicola, you're very, very welcome. And, okay. Jay-Z says, very grateful for the reading. It has helped me to release a great burden that I've been experiencing. Thank you and peace be with you. And the very, very same to you, my darling. The very, very same to you. Okay. If you're drawn to it, please could I have a card, says Maria Christian. Actually, no, you can't, Maria, and I'll tell you why. Because as I'm sitting here looking at your little, the little sort of sequence to say who you are, I keep getting the numbers 986 coming into play. 986. Okay, so I'm going to assume that that is the connection to the angel cards. 986 is under the 999 threshold, so let's go to that. Okay, 986. And I'll give you a message directly from Spirit, especially from the angelic realm, okay? Right, here we go. Maria, this is for you, my sweetheart. So the message is quite simply this. As you let go of your material concerns and worries, and money, money that supports your divine life purpose is going to be able to flow more freely into your life. Give your cares up to Spirit and focus solely upon the giving of your sacred service. So basically what that means is don't worry about your material life. Don't worry about money, okay? And stop telling yourself over and over, I can't afford. And this is a message not just for Maria, but for all y'all, okay? When you tell yourself over and over and over, I can't afford, the universe says, okay, you won't be able to afford. Okay, so put your mind away from that side of things and start putting your mind into saying, I deserve everything great, okay, and drawing towards you that kind of little pull, like a chin bar, pull up into that spiritual lock, okay. And as you may have been thinking, you've been swimming under the surface for such a long time, you need the air, but you can't seem to get to the surface. Now is the time that's going to happen. I feel a dramatic change for you in positive energy, Maria, around the 17th of December. Remember I've said that. But I feel that the energy that changes for you in around the 17th of December is all great. It feels warm, it feels cuddly, and it feels, if I had to use a word here to describe what I'm feeling, is thankful. Okay, thankful. So the 17th of December is going to bring into play some new energy, which is going to really, really help you. And it's going to open up your tendencies to be able to say, wow, thank you so much, because it's kind of like the remaining pieces of the puzzle get slotted into place, so you're able to see a beautiful big picture. All right, hopefully that helped. Now, if I haven't said hi to you, then please forgive me, because there are so many people and it goes and I don't get to see everybody's in there. Hey Paul, I did what you said and I got the numbers 194. Okay, James. Now remember, That's a direct link from here to you, and then I just basically give you their gob, okay? 194. 194. So, James, for you, my friend, the angels ask you to focus upon sending light and love into the world through your natural talents and interests. The angels are with you now, helping you devote your time and energy to your priorities. So, James, I remember, see, what happens is I never remember reads. I don't remember reads. I'm not allowed to remember data. But I get what's called a familiar feel about things that I've dealt with. I might, if I'm on stage, for example, I might say, have I said this to you before? And you might go, yeah, you have. Okay, because I get a familiar feel, what I'm getting. Okay, now the angels ask you to focus spending your light upon the world through your natural talents and interests. I said to you before, something is going to happen around you that has your talents and your interests, okay? So something you really enjoy is going to start to come into play for you so that you earn from it, that it becomes a job. Initially, maybe on a sideline, which is the opportunity for you to move forward. I remember saying to you, I've always told my children, when you choose a job, only choose something you love and you will never work a day in your life because it's something you love. So your family and your children and your friends around you love you to bits, James. You're an incredible guy. They love you to bits, so they want to see exactly the same thing happening for you. They want to see you getting back what you give freely to everybody else. I have this older gentleman around you. Again, I'm getting this familiar feel, and he keeps showing me older tools, old school tools, okay? Not really power tools per se, but more things like where you had the plane and you had to do that with the plane, mallets and hammers, where you had to get your hands in and chisels, blah, blah, blah. But old school tools. So what he's doing is show me who he is, okay? Jeff, the J or G connection I'm supposed to acknowledge, like Joe, Joseph, John, George, that kind of a name I'm supposed to acknowledge as well. And he wants me to recognize the 8th month. So August is significant, or the 8th of a month is significant. So any of the months between the 1st and the December, January to December, the 8th of a month is significant, or the 8th month, being August of course, is significant. But point being here, James, is it's okay to start focusing on where you want to go, because you will then get to that goal freer, quicker, and with much more fun. And with that, you get all of the great things that come with that into your family. You're able to do the things for your family you really, really want to do, but you're going to be able to do it with such ease and such love and such fun. Because I tell you what, 2018 is going to open some great new doors for you and your family. And don't be surprised, James, if another house doesn't come up, okay? And don't be surprised if that house, when it comes up, isn't either coming through a family member with the option of fixer-upper kind of a thing. But if it's a fixer-upper and it comes through a family and it's left to you in some way, it's the right one, okay? Because I feel absolute... Well, I'm gonna kind of feel when I'm walking through the door, I feel I'm coming home. Okay, that's the kind of feeling I'm getting. So, there you are, my pal. Emma says, could I have number 476? I'm going to do that for you, Emma. 476. Ladies and gentlemen, Emma is in labour. Alright, she's having labour pains as we speak. So Gemma, or Emma, where did I get Gemma from? Emma is in labour, as we say. So I'm going to give you this 476. Give me a second, because there's another number coming to me as well. Here we go. There's another number coming for me as well. 252, okay? 476, here we go. Angels say that you're on the right path and not to worry. Your needs are being met now and in the future. Alright? So don't worry about the fact that you're bringing this wonderful life into the world. Everything's going to work out fine. Don't worry. But 252, I need to get it because I just heard it shouted at me again. 252. I'm going to read the 252 out to you first, okay? Stay filled with the faith during this time of change. Be willing to release old patterns. I kid you not, and you guys know me, I never lie. Be willing to release old patterns and to allow more light into your life. You are safe. What I was going to say, and I promise you, what I was going to say was quite simply this. This baby's bringing you a whole abundance of new options and new choices. Okay? This baby is going to bring to you new directions and a new focus as a person. Okay? As a person. So your options to be able to sit down and say, do you know what? I'm kind of letting go of my youth. And that is good because it's the time to do it. Letting go of the youth and stepping forward as a family. And that's where you're going. Okay? Because when you step forward as a family, you step forward with a group of great energies rather than just one great energy. Okay? And that's what's going to happen for you. And it's going to work out in your favor, in your family's favor, and it's all going to be great. Okay? All going to be cool. So let's have we flip down here. Emma Summers says, "Hi Paul, any chance of card number 19? Do you know what, Emma? Yes, I will do card number 19 for you. Let me just get that in. I can't believe we've gone through a whole hour of this show already. That means we're into only about 20 minutes left of the show. Here we go. So I aim for to do my Sunday nights for an end. It started off to be an hour, but now I aim it for an hour and a half. So try and get in as many readings as I possibly can. Okay. So like I say, I'll be doing my shows right through to the second week of December, and then we're going to have a little bit of a break. Okay. I need to spend some time with the family. I will be posting on Facebook, etc. If you're a reader, if you're right there tonight and you're watching into the show, thank you for a start. Thank you for watching. But number two is we are now inviting new readers onto Spirit Quest. So if you're a new reader and you'd like to become a reader with us on Spirit Quest, then please do let me know. Come and contact me through Facebook. Come and join if you're not already a member of Spirit Quest. Over 12,000 members in Spirit Quest. So come along, and we want to invite new members. If you're returning, if you've been a medium in the past or a psychic in the past, and you kind of let it go due to family commitments or whatever, it makes no odds, and you think, I wouldn't mind getting back into it again, I'd really like to get stuck into it again, then please come and do it via Spirit Quest. We'd be more than happy to help you come and do that. Okay? More than happy. Card number 19 for Emma Summers. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And just before I share that card with Emma, if you are a reader, a psychic that has been primarily focused on working with the animal realm, so an animal reader, as we call them, then I do want to hear from you. We want somebody with your capabilities and with your talents to come and be a part of Spirit Quest. We're going to make card reading day. That's going to be a day where those of you who focus primarily on tarot and that kind of thing, we're going to make that day a specific day for you kind of readers. And we're also going to be, Tuesday is going to be what we refer to as fledgling night. So if you are a new person learning to read, come and practice on Tuesday night, fledgling night. Nobody is going to judge you. I guarantee you that. Also, when you've done readings, the readers that are there, the more experienced readers will help you. They'll jump in and go, okay, well done. Maybe you might think of this, might think of that, but they want to help you progress. So you're going to be in good hands. And then what I wanted to do was on Thursday nights, I wanted to kind of dedicate that to animals, to our animal friends. Okay, in the past, 4 or 5 years ago, we had an animal night, which was, I think it was Thursday, and it was always full. We invite you to put up pictures of your pets, and we invite those readers who specialise in the animal field to come and read. Okay, we want to do that again. So if you're a specialist in the animal field, in the animal world, then please, 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 please come and speak to us. Now, Emma, Sonia is the card that comes through for you, my sweetheart. Okay, there you go, Sonia. The message is coming through, card number 19. Now, the numerology tells me that's 1. 9 and 1's 10, brings it down to 1. So what I want to say, Emma, before I even look at this card, before I even get stuck into what it's written on, I kind of just looked at Sonia. So I'm going to say this. Emma, the energies that I'm getting around you are this. Two things are happening around you. The gate guard that's in your life. Now, by all means, go off and learn a little bit about gate guards and guides. The gate guard in your life is being kind of adamant at the minute, okay? And very like that. So being very, very secure about this side and the other side of life. The gate guard is the person who controls the opening and closing of our connections in and out of spiritual world. The gate guard is being very, very, very pedantic. Good word, pedantic at the minute, and looking after you in that realm. The other energy I'm getting around you has got to be one of your master guides, or your master guide. There's only one master guide. But I'm getting this feeling of you really, really need to spend a little bit more time, Emma, on focusing on here, within yourself, okay? I kind of get the feeling of too much of worrying about what other people think, or too much of trying to make other people happy. It's not, yeah, okay, it's always good to be able to do that for other people. That's great. And and that's the whole seed of the human race. We should be looking out for each other and helping each other, and that's the way it should be. But every now and again, and I kind of feel that it feels now, it's sometimes you need to just stop and look after self, okay? It's not being selfish. It's not being that at all. It's not being self-preservation. It's being, I just need some time for me. I need some energy for me. And sometimes it's those moments that you get the epiphanies or the energy to be able to step forward and say, do you know what? I've been doing all that and I've been doing all that, but I really want that. Okay? Then go after that. Okay? Because when you're happy, when you're achieving the goals that you want out of life, then the responses that comes in and the energy that comes in, you can then share with all of those who you love. So basically what's happening is, although you're getting a better life and a better sort of direction and doing what you really, really want, you're also helping all of the people that you want to help in the first place. It's a win-win. Okay? So let's read the card for you, Emma, okay? It's from the angel Sonia. Now look at that angel. Like I said to you, the master guide, look at that angel around you. That's really looking out for you. So let's have a look at what she says. I bring you a message from a deceased loved one. I am happy and I'm at peace. I love you very, very much. Don't worry about me. Bringing you right back to what I said. Look after yourself. Okay? Everything around you will be fine. Take the time out to look after self. So there's that card. One more time for Emma Summers. Alright? Let's have a wee look down here. Keely, hi Keely, good to see you in there. Al Davis is back again. Tia Lawrence, Alex Oakes, hi Alex. Emma Thompson, Leonie. Emma says, Defo Paul, I'm ready to settle down for my family and now need no more teenage stuff. The same thing is with Ali. He's ready to settle down. Wedding next. Woohoo! Get on with that one. And looking forward to that invite. To Emma and Ali. James says, thank you, Paul. There was so much in there that is connected. I so need to set a proper reading up. Cheers, buddy. You'd be more than welcome. More than welcome. That actually leads me on to a good point, actually. Something that we had been toying with, but never got round to doing, just because we're so flat out busy. But we're toying with the idea of you being able to purchase through our websites readings for family members and friends as Christmas gifts. And you know what? I think I'll make that happen. I will put that on my to-do list for this week, so we can create something you can purchase with like a number on it or something. I'll figure it all out. That you can purchase for your families and friends, so you'll be able to give them. We will send it out to you in like an envelope, and you'll be able to give it to them as a Christmas gift, where they can have a reading with me. And we'll sort that all out. It sounds like a good idea. Let's do that, okay? Christine Elaine Vaughn, Christine says, could I have 11, please? Yes, you can, Christine. I'm going to give it to you from the angelic cards, okay? And let's have a look at that for you. Right, Christine, here's what I need for you to do. Pay attention to your repetitive thoughts and ideas, as they are answers to your prayers. This number also signifies a very highly creative person who needs to avoid addictive behaviors. Did you understand that, Christine? This number also signifies a highly creative person who needs to avoid addictive behaviors. So now, addictive behaviors doesn't mean going down to the pub and getting drunk. If only. It means getting yourself caught up in situations where you don't feel that you're getting anything out of it, but you have to do it out of duty. Addictive behavior also means that you tend to look after others more than you look after yourself, but it has to be a balance of both. Okay, when you have I'm looking after people and you don't look after yourself, that happens. Okay, to the point where this becomes that you have to do it because you got no choice anymore, and this becomes I've got no energy left, so you're working like that all the time. No. Look after self, bring that balance back to there, so you have the energy to be able to help these people. Hopefully that helps you out. So there you go, my darling. Hope that helped you. Emma says, lots of family stuff going on at the moment. Anything for me, please? Emma Tomlinson, as I looked right into your little icon or whatever it is that this thing that I see on the side of the show here, I want to say this, Emma. December, end of November, December is signifying dates for me. Okay, I'm seeing one of my symbols, which means birthday and anniversary. Okay, so what I need you to do is consider those dates, because there's more to it than just the end of November heading towards December. Okay, there's more to it than just that. So I need you to be acknowledging that birthday anniversary connected towards the end of November and the start of December. So as we move into the December month, we are heading across someone's birthday anniversary. I'm supposed to acknowledge that around you as well. I'm kind of getting the feeling of a recent crossing. Okay, so I'm getting a blue rose, which means to me recent crossing. So that means that it doesn't necessarily mean someone who literally just passed. It could well be, but it means that they want to be acknowledged as being safe and well. That's when I see that blue rose. I'm safe and well. Okay, so I need to bring that across to you. But I get this older grandmother feeling around you. Okay, so a grandmother area coming on a maternal side, so it's mom's side of the family, so it's a mother grandmother figure in the other side of life that wants to be acknowledged as being around you today, and that's the 11/12 cross that I'm supposed to acknowledge. But also, let me just say, I'm going to give you a card rather than an angel number. Okay, and I keep getting the number 4 with you, Emma. Okay, so let me just share that with you. Here's the card. It's going to close the studio window. I just opened it there for a minute, let some cool air in. So here we go. That's the card, Emma Tomlinson, just for you. Give me a moment while I have a look at it. So I've given you the reading, so let's see how the card backs us up. Now is the time to learn, study and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will have to synthesize your knowledge into action. Ooh, that's quite cool, wasn't it? So now is the time to learn, study and gather information. Enjoy being a student. Just enjoy learning about life. Because in the future you will have to synthesize the knowledge you have learned into action. How cool is that? I'll just share that with you again. That's for Emma. There you go. So, Sue May is watching. Hi, Sue. Elaine Taylor would love a go at animal readings. Then fine, Elaine, come and talk to us. We'll make sure that can happen. Emma Summer says, spot on once again. A few tears have been shed this week over me needing more time for me. Babes, you're very, very welcome. And, you know, at the end of the day, just chill, relax, and allow life. Sometimes it's okay. How's the way to put this so you understand? Sometimes it's okay to be the boat on the river, being carried by the river, rather than you being the river carrying the boat. Does that make sense? So sometimes it's okay to be the boat and just chill and being carried along by the river, by life, friends and family who make up the river of life. Sometimes it's okay to be the boat. You don't have to be the river all the time. All right? Jacqueline Humphrey says, just noticed you are live. I have now switched on notifications for the next time. If you have, I'd appreciate a card. Jacqueline, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a card, okay? And I'm sorry you've missed the majority of the show, but I'm going to give you a card, and thank you for switching on. All y'all, if you haven't switched on the notifications, switch on the notifications so you do get that. And of course, if you haven't already joined my YouTube channel, Paul Francis 111, then please go in there and join that, okay? Sign up to it, and whatever you sign up to the YouTube channel, and then tick the little bell. I've been told to tell you guys by YouTube people that the people who join your channel need to tick the little bell, so when I update the YouTube channel, you guys get updated with that as well. Jacqueline, I'm going to do this because the number 5 comes into play. As I see the number 5, I'm not only thinking about the number 5 as in the 5th card in, which I'm in the pack here beside me, but I'm also thinking about July is significant, Jacqueline, okay? So there's a July connection I'm supposed to acknowledge with you, or the 5th of a month, okay? So and if the numbers are under 12, it can relate to a month, i.e. 12 months of the year. If it goes over 12, it can relate to a date, okay, in the month. So the number 5 comes out for me, which either is the 5th month of May. What did I take July from? May. The 5th month of May is significant, okay, or the 5th of a month. But the number 5 comes out over the calendar, and I'm going to choose the 5th card down here with you as well. But also, Jacqueline, I want to say to you as well, another symbol that I've shared with somebody else earlier this evening is I'm getting the symbol of education around you. I see basically what I see is a mortarboard, and I'm seeing that around you. So be aware that a new skill or new information has to come into play in order to help you move forward in either your personal or your corporate life, i.e. your work related life. But whatever is coming in to happen around you, Jacqueline, is good. Now, I've also got to say to you, be aware of your spiritual growth is taking a bit of a boing at the minute. When I say that, I need you to understand you may find yourself with either sleep deprivation or you're awake all night and sleep during the day, but I'm getting wavy lines around you, which means to me sleep will be all over the place. That's a massive indication that you're getting a boost in the spiritual aspect of your life. Now, for the other side of it, as much as you think, oh, cool, I can't wait for that. The other side of it is you can get super emotional, okay? So just be aware that if things are happening with you, just think about it being, is this happening because of the energy flux that's going around me, rather than jumping in and roasting somebody close to you, okay? So just think back for a little bit and go, hang on a second, do I really need to shout and scream here, or do I need to sit back for a second and just take on board what Paul said tonight? 5th card in for you, my sweetheart, okay? So I'm going to choose that for you right now. 5th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Bing. Hear that? Omega. Powerful. Very powerful. Victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. How cool is that? How cool is that? Elaine says, for Christmas, oh yeah, I love that. Okay, well, we'll make that happen. Christine Vaughn says, I wish. So true, and thank you. You're very welcome. Rachel Thomas says, Paul, would it be okay to have numbers 153? Yes, it would. 153 for you, my darling, right now. Rachel, pay attention. The Ascended Masters are pushing you towards making changes that you've been considering, okay? So what have you been considering? You're getting now the push to start making those changes, okay? This powerful and sacred number sequence also signifies a connection to the Holy Trinity. That is the Mother, the Goddess, the Mary Magdalene, and or also a connection to forgiveness, okay? So when you get that number 153, it's also a connection to forgiveness. Now, forgiveness can mean, yes, okay, forgiven in situation or someone connected to your life. But forgiveness can also state this, forgiveness of self. Okay? Forgiveness of self. Don't carry about with you things that, or mistakes or decisions you may have made that didn't go well. We tend to do that. We tend to carry these situations with us where we've made mistakes, and we keep that over and over and battering ourselves with those thoughts and feelings. Forgive, okay? Irrespective of what happens in your life, and primarily if it's not a great thing, if it's a negative thing that's happened to you, have a look at it and see what you learned in that aspect of your life. What did you learn from it? And take out of that what is going to bring you joy, happiness, and some sort of direction. All right. But there you go, Rachel. Hopefully that helped you. Kat's back again watching, and good to see you, Kat. And I'm really impressed, Kat, by that Spitfire. Really impressed. I did say to a few people, could you mind not messaging me, PMing me during the show, because I can't get to it. All right. Both are significant, says Jackie. I'm glad. Amanda Kate, big smile. I'm already emotional. Well, give me a little shout, Jax, and I'll give you some ideas and hints and tips about how to move things along so you'll get through that really, really quickly. Barbara Jean is watching. Hi, Barbara Jean. Rachel says, that's lovely, and thank you very much. You're very welcome. So, now, I don't mind questions and answers. In fact, I'd like to make this show as much that way as it is that way. Okay? In other words, multiples of reading. Cindy Roach has just come in there. Roche. Not Roach. She'll tell me off. Darlene Mohammed Angel. Y'all all right there from Canada, and I'm getting from one end of that hemisphere of the world. So I've got Darlene, who's up in Canada, and I got Cindy, who's down in Florida. So I'm getting literally that whole spectrum. Good to see you guys in there. And of course, Maria is in from I don't even know which coast is the East Coast, heading east over in California. You can see. Jacqueline says, thank you very much. You're very welcome. I promise you, you're all very, 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 very welcome. But I've been on here for nearly an hour and a half now, so it's now gone 9 o'clock. So yes, an hour and a half I've been up. So Amanda Kate says, have you got a card for me? Barbara Jean says, I need some tips on healing, especially during the holidays. Some tips on healing. Okay, my darling, let me answer that for you. And we'll get to Amanda Kate in a second. So, tips on healing. Right. First and foremost, we as human beings are phenomenal physicians. Phenomenal physicians. Not that I'm saying that should take the place of a doctor. No. Professionals always first. If you're not feeling well, see a professional doctor. Never take a medium's word for it. However, that being said, we are very good at not only diagnosing ourselves, but we're very, very good at healing ourselves as well. Okay? So many times you've ever been to a doctor and the doctor said X, Y, Z, and you think, I know that's not right. I know I don't. That's not what I feel, because your body is telling you, no, as much as he's right with some of the physicalities, he's not right about the rest. So, what I will teach you is this. Always go to a doctor and always listen to a professional. Always. Primarily, number one. But number two, listen to yourself as well. So what I'm going to teach you is a little bit of self-healing. And as you say, especially over the holidays. Because you don't need healing just for physicality. It can be mental and spiritual as well. Or a combination of all. Because it's a combination of all that makes up who you are. So, here's what we're going to do. I want you just literally just to take on board and imagine that you are inside an orb, a bubble, okay? A glass bubble, okay? So a circle like that, and you're inside here. And I want you to imagine that bubble is literally just floating, and you're happy and comfortable, and the ball's just floating around you, and everything's great, okay? Now the thing about this bubble is, here's what I need you to remember. The outside of the bubble, or the orb, is silver or chrome, so it reflects away, okay? But the inside of the bubble, the inside that sort of is facing you, golden, Okay, so the reason why we do that is this: the outside of the bubble reflects away all negativity, keeps it as the negativity comes towards you, it hits the bubble and bounces back. The inside of the bubble is golden, so it reflects golden, perfect, and balanced light into you. Okay, so I want you to do is imagine that. So as that, you imagine seeing that light, and you're inside the bubble, and the golden light starts working. It starts filling the bubble with pure white light, or what I refer to as the white light of love and divine energy. Okay, the white light of love and divine protection. Make sure that that ball starts filling up, so that you then are absorbed with that white energy, and that white energy and that light and divine light comes from on high and from the angelic realm, so it is going to help you in every possible way. Say over in your mind and in your heart, and even out loud if you want to, say things like, please, angels of healing, come forward and protect and cure me. Angels of healing, come forward, protect and cure me. Okay, because they will help you with not only mental issues but physical issues and spiritual issues. All right, let's try that tiny little exercise and you'd be surprised how that works. I'm going to do Amanda Kate a quick card, okay? And Amanda Kate, I keep getting drawn to the number 15 for you, 1-5. So imagine the number 15 around you for a particular reason, okay? But it could also relate to the 15th of a month. Think about that, Amanda Kate, okay? $12, $13, $14, $15. Bing! So Amanda Kate, just for you, my darling, here we go. It is the angel Leela. There we are. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful? Angel Leela states, spending time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and your intentions, ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. That's a great card. That is such a great card. So once again, spend time alone in nature, meditating, and meditate on your desires and your intentions. But remember what I said to Al a little bit earlier on. As much as you say, my desires or intentions, this, I want this, and I know I'm going to get it because I deserve it. Don't allow, but I know it's not going to happen, to come into play, because that's what they listen to. I know it's not going to happen. Think, I deserve it, and I want it in place by XYZ date. So, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and your intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective, Amanda, and you will be in great, great hands. All right, my darling. Deborah Bone is watching. Hi, Deborah. Maria says it's 8 minutes past 1. Good night, Debbie. His accents are bad, Maria. No, they're not. My accents are perfect. Paula Thomas. Hi, Paula. How's Penzance tonight? Hope you're well, my love. Yeah, you two have a chat about me. Go on ahead. Barbara Jean says, thank you so very much. I will do this, and you're an angel. Oh, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Thank you very, very much. Maria says, oh, I'd like card 143. Oh, would you? After taking the mickey out of me, huh? Would you indeed? I'll give you 143. 143. When are you moving to the UK, by the way? Alrighty, here we go. So, Maria Spaghetti. The angels and ascended masters urge you to maintain a positive viewpoint about yourself and your world. Ask them to help you stay in this frame of mind if needed. I'm not pouting. Right? So, hey, Maria Spaghetti, pay attention. The angels and ascended masters urge you to maintain a positive viewpoint about yourself and your world. Ask them to help you stay in this frame of mind if needed. So when you find yourself drifting off into a, oh my God, it's going to go wrong, then call the angels in and say, help you keep focused. All right? That's what you get for voting that geezer in. Donna Carroll is watching. Darlene says I'm pouting. No, I'm not. It's this goatee that I've got on. Can you see? So this goatee's on now. Somebody told me today it makes me look very prestigious. I can't wait till December to get it off again. It's annoying. It's annoying me. It's absolutely annoying me. All right, y'all. Tracy says, loving the show, Paul. Thank you so much. I took everything you said, and great. Oh, you're very, very welcome. We are planning to be back again on Friday with Spirit Quest Radio. Please come and join that, because you know what? That's we will be back Friday, but that's where we go to the it is, what do you mean, kind of pale, almost grey? It is totally grey. It's all grey here, totally grey. I mean, it's dark there. There, it's dark and dark here, but here is completely grey. It's coming off. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Friday night sees return of Spirit Quest Radio. Please, all of y'all who are watching tonight, come and join us on Friday night. The link will be up on Facebook. Join us on for Spirit Quest Radio. It's great fun. We play a lot of great music, and we have good old chats, and I'll be sort of jumping in and out doing things like this as well. But I will really do a lot of questions and answers on Friday nights as well. But we play a whole pile of music. Now, that brings me to something that I had discussed briefly a little while ago, a few days ago. For some time now, oh crikey, a good 6-7 months, I've been toying with the idea of starting doing a radio show, but just a radio show, not spiritual, an 80s based radio show. I mean, my work is totally spiritual, totally, but I have a big fondness and a big love for music, as you all know, and I've been thinking about doing a radio show just on music, so an 80s based radio show. And I might give that a bash over the next couple of weeks to see how it works out. So I'm going to have a look at what days I may have free and try and then get in a show so I can do an 80s radio show if I can get the time to get that in. Okay. So here we are, end of the show, 9:15. So I've been on here for 1 hour and 3/4. Michelle Lynn says, I look forward to the Friday show. And Ava, says, I look forward to the Friday show. You're very welcome. Please do come in. And, of course, tell everybody to come and be a part of the show. Michelle Lynn says, it's been great listening and loved it. Thank you, Michelle. I really appreciate that. Maria says, like the Billy Goat. As I say, everything's moving really quickly, so I'm only getting little bits and pieces. But thank you for being here, and look out for me doing a show in the morning. Well, in America and Canada it'll be in the middle of the night for you guys, but I'll be doing a show with Lana, which will be in Australia, and that'll be in the UK. It'll be around about 10:30 a.m. I'll be working with the wonderful Amelia Pisano, which will be 3 a.m. for me, but late evening for you guys, which is great. You know, it means I get to talk to all of you lovely people in Canada and America, and of course Spirit Quest, and then Reach Across Life. But look out for some fantastic things happening in the very, very near future, and I do mean some fantastic things happening with myself and some other mediums, Barry John being one of those. And we will be touring in 2018. We will be touring the UK, and we will very, very likely be touring the States at some point, but some fantastic plans and some fantastic things happening. Thank you once again for coming and being here tonight. I will say it and remind you that in the first week of December the new books will be released in time for Christmas, and so will the CDs. So, and now which we spoke, I've just put it on my to-do list, is to be able to give you something that you could purchase and put under the Christmas tree and have as a gift, a reading with me for any member of your family. I love the ghost busting. Yeah, I do too, Elaine. We are planning on doing a very, very specific show. Well, 2 specific shows down here called Lock-In. Okay, so we're going to be locked into 2 specific venues down here. We're going to do those, but we're also doing a show specifically to look for a Cornish pirate. Okay, and that's going to be happening in 2018. The Cornish pirate one is going to be happening in 2018 because I just literally don't have the time to do it, but the lock-in will be happening over the next 6 weeks. All right, so I'm going to say good night. God bless you all. Thank you again. Please, please, please copy the show, paste it onto your Facebook pages, and invite all your friends to come and join us. And I will see you this time next week with another Reach Across Live. But you could very well see me during the week in the mornings doing something similar to this, but more of a teaching role. Good night. God bless you. God bless you, and thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your love, and thank you for listening to me earlier on when I was talking about that scare, a wake-up call with Maya. Oh, I have. Anyway, love you guys. Thanks for being here. Good night. God bless.